Oh, dang. Never a good idea. Who thought of this?
Whoa, check it out!
Like myself. Do I look like Kamani? Where did she go? Where did she go, babes?
I bet everyone we know saw it.
But the internet is forever.
Good night, Candace.
Good morning, people of the world. It's your girl Kiera here, coming back to another video we love. So I literally just woke up. Today's video, I'm coming to you guys with a reading vlog. I have never done one of these before, but I'm really excited for it because I kind of want to incorporate reading into my channel a little bit more. I said this in the past few videos, but my reading goal for this year is reading 24 to 30 books, and I've been on track. That's great, and I am now starting my April reads. Thought I would do a little reading vlog for the Song of Achilles. Now, this book has been everywhere. It's like been raving on BookTok, BookTube, like everywhere. So I decided to read it, and hopefully I don't really sob, and I hope I don't leave heartbroken. Oh my god, okay. Also, you can follow my Goodreads, which I will put in my description now, but you also can go on my Instagram and click the link in my bio to go to my Goodreads. But yeah, so this is the book that I'm gonna be reading. Today is Wednesday, so I should be finished this by at least Saturday, Sunday. As I said, I like to take my time with books, even though I could finish this in probably like, I really could probably finish this in like 2 sittings, 3 sittings. But it's the fact that, as I said, I like to take my time and I don't like to rush things. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. This book, I'll also give you guys a non-spoiler description of how I liked it, and also I'll give you a spoiler description of how I liked it, so I can go more in depth for people who have read it already. But other than that, let's get right into this vlog. Right now, I cannot start reading this because I have an assignment for my lit class to do actually, so I'm gonna do that. But I should be able to read this during my lunch period, so.
You're the best out of all of them. I read every letter you sent, even when you left town again. Been through hell and then back again. And you're never too serious. They think that you sleep too much, but they don't know you like I do. Wanna sit here and talk with you.
So a little update, I got to chapter 4, which isn't like extraordinary. Oh wait, actually I got to chapter 5. I'm on page 37. This book really reminds me of Troy. I'll put a picture up. I'll explain at the end and everything of why I'm relating it to that book. But that book is also about Greek mythology, and so I'm definitely gonna recommend you guys go read that. That's one of my favorite Greek mythology books, I think. Is up there. So if you have not read that, I would definitely say read this before reading this, because I think they kind of go hand in hand. I had to stop like 40 minutes ago because I had to join a club meeting, and right now I don't have another class until like 40 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I actually have to edit a video that needs to go out this week, so I'll probably like keep reading that. I want to get at least probably to, let me see, I usually try to set like little stopping points for myself past the page number 100, and that is chapter 11. So I'm on chapter 5. That shouldn't be bad, so I'm gonna try to stop at chapter 11. I'll check in with you guys when I'm reading or if I have any other updates. But yeah, it's good.
Here we are right now, no longer 17. Have we been around? Got some years on us, and a new balance to see. Yeah. So we're here.
Okay, so a little update for tonight. I actually got past page 108 and past chapter 11. I'm on page 152, chapter 14. Yeah, chapter 14. And then I have like markers that I've marked the pages because it's already spicy, y'all. It's already getting into it, and it's so good. It's so good. and like I can't wait to finish reading it. But I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting so attached to the characters that I feel like I'm gonna be heartbroken at the end. But I'll catch you guys when I read it next time.
I swear it's real life, know it on my mind. I memorize your ways now, from your brown eyes, from the waist down. I know what you like. Could we cram in some time? What's one before the big sun rises? Oh, though this may not be real, it's the closest thing. Yeah. Though you face gray, I could touch that. But I'm not picking up, 'cause I wanna see your face so bad.
Hey guys, so this is an update, I guess. It's the next day. I am on chapter 23, but I'll be on 24, I think. I'm on page like 245. I'm gonna end at 250. It's only 300 something pages, so I'm like almost done the book. It's pretty good, but I'm a little scared because I'm kind of like foreshadowing like the bad or sad part or whatever. But yeah, but I'm outside today because it's really nice outside. So yeah, and I'll update you guys later.
I've been thinking about you, and I've been feeling all kinds of things, and I can't get enough. If you could understand.
Oh dang.
Got 100 different faces.
Oh man, this was never a good idea. Who thought of this? Oh my god. Okay.
Waking next to you like it's a perfect time. My body kissed with goosebumps like I'm showing signs. Every when you smile is still my strongest vice. You see through my pretty eyes. And I've been thinking about you. And I've been feeling all kinds of things.
Alright, so I'm going to fill y'all in a little bit before I have to get to class, but I finished it today. I finished it probably like 20 minutes ago. I didn't cry. Kind of disappointed about that, but maybe I think it's just because like I kind of expected what was going to happen. Like it wasn't like a crazy like shocking thing or plot twist. Like I kind of figured it was going to happen as it was leading up, so I didn't really cry. No, I didn't shed no tears, but that doesn't discredit it. It was really beautiful written. I loved it, and I'm gonna give my full opinion, you know, later after I do a sit down discussion, so you guys can hear all my opinions, and I hope I can inspire you guys to read it too. Okay guys, so it's time for the discussion. It's time for us to sit down and we're gonna have a talk. It's been a couple of days that I've been finished this, and as you can see, these are all my annotations. The light blue is for all like the good sappy romantic parts. The blue parts are all like anxious parts, bad parts, sad parts, stuff like that. Okay, let's first start out with the rate I would give this book. I always rate all my books out of 10. I would give this book 11 out of 10, even a little bit more than that, but 11 out of 10. Honestly, I thought this book was really good, really well written as well. Like I love how like the story like continues, and also I love how, even though some people could say this was like a fast-paced storyline, I like how it wasn't slow-paced. I don't know, but for me, slow burns just get me too anxious sometimes, and I just can't do it, so I skip parts. But this, like, it made you want to read every part so that you can get every detail, but it wasn't like a slow burn, but it still had that like intimacy at a good pace. I don't know, I feel like it was a really good pace for like, you know, the time period of the book. It's only a pretty short book, so I feel like for the pages of the book it was pretty good pace. This story does follow the real myth of Greek mythology, so if you've read anything about Greek mythology, I feel like you'll really like this book. I feel like if you don't know that much about Greek mythology, you might be a little confused, but don't get your hopes up, because at the very end of the book, which I really like, she gives like these these little definitions with the pages, who's who, and like it's so good if you don't know the gods or demigods or immortals. So you can go back and look at who's the prince of this, who's the king of this, just so you can go and follow along. So I thought that was really nice. I would definitely recommend reading this book. Also, I would recommend you reading Troy. I said this at the beginning and I said I was playing it at the end, but Troy is such a good book. I actually had to read that book for school, but I think it's still one of my favorite books. But the Greek mythological story is just like, it's heaven. It's chef's kiss, okay? It's so good. So I would definitely recommend you reading that before reading this. I love that this book had LGBTQ plus representation. If you didn't know, the love interests are both men, so putting it out there. I don't know how to pronounce his actual name, but I want to say it's Petroleus or like close to that, so we're just gonna go with that. Yeah, so that, yeah, okay.
Patroclus.
I want to say it's Petroleus or like close to that.
Patroclus.
I love the character development with him. I love it, I love it, I love it. So basically, if you don't know, he starts out pretty like a weak boy. It starts when they're both really young, like 9, 10. And I just love how you can literally see the character development as the story goes along. Like you could just see him like developing into such a young man and then to like a grown man. Like it's just so nice, and the way that it's written, you can tell that like he's growing a backbone for himself, like he's fighting for himself. Like I love that. I love that for him. I love that for him. And then Achilles, we'll talk about him later. But yes, that is like my no spoiler discussion for that. So I hope that will make you want to read it. Please do. I would love to have more discussion about this. Please do not watch the rest of the video if you have not read the book, because I'm about to get into the spoiler discussion for all my ladies, gents, non-binaries who have read the book. Baby, I was a little disappointed that it did not make me cry. When Petroleus died, I felt like that was so foreshadowed that like it didn't make me cry. And maybe that's just me, and I don't know, but like it was so foreshadowed and you really could just see it happening. Because yeah, when Achilles died, we already all knew he was gonna die someday because they told us literally. So I didn't really felt like that was anything like crazy. So I just did not cry for their deaths. Did I think it was sad? Yes. I wanted their story to continue. I feel like the part that I wanted to cry on was the part where they was burying their ashes next to each other. And Achilles' mom was sitting there near the grave and she was talking to Petroleus. Oh my god. That part, that was cute. But other than that, like it wasn't really like, it didn't make me cry. I was a little disappointed. I really don't know what to say about that. Like I think the best part about this book was when they were in the cave and like they were learning all these different techniques and stuff like that, and all these different survival techniques. And I thought that was the part that I really wanted to like, I wish was a little longer, you know, because like the war and stuff, like that was I feel like it kind of got boring and repetitive a little bit. But when the part when they was in a cave and they were young boys, they were like 16, I thought that part was so cute. That was so cute. But like I kind of wish like once they got to the war part, we had more, I don't know, I wish we had like a little bit more detail of what happened during the war, because y'all saying there was like this 30-year-long war, but you only showing us like a couple years of it, you know. So I would really love to have like a more in-depth like detailed part of like their relationship during the war, because were y'all really together this whole time? Like what was going on? We need more. I feel like that would have been great. But other than that, like it was such a good book for me. As I said, this is a very subjective opinion. Books are always subjective, so if you didn't like it, that's fine. But I think that like it was pretty good. It could have been a little bit better, but for real, I think it was well written. So I think that's why I liked it a lot. But yes, really good book. Okay, so that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please tell me if you guys want me to do more of these. I'm gonna be doing these. I don't care. I'm gonna be doing these. I don't know what books I will really be doing these to, so please give me suggestions. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this book. I'll see you guys later, and yeah.